welcome to week 4. For week 4, we're going to start with the overview. For the overview, you'll notice that we're focusing on that rhetorical analysis. We talked about that last week in last week's video. You're looking at how authors, in this case one author, uses language and other strategies to persuade, inform, or entertain their audience. So you're looking at things like ethos, which is the author's credibility, pathos, which is that emotional appeal, and logos, which is a logical argument. You can also look at other things like diction, tone, imagery, structure, but ultimately you want to remember you're not writing a paper to tell me what Newkirk said in the Vanuatu plan. You're writing an essay that explains how he said it. So that's what you really want to focus on as you move through the week. You'll note that all of our assignments and readings are aligned with various course outcomes and objectives. And as you scroll down to the bottom, you've got your reading and viewing assignments, all of which are linked in the module, as well as the writing assignment. So let's look at those now. All right, you're going to move through the linked lessons and presentations. You'll be able to read or view according to whether it's a text piece or a video piece, but I want you to pay special attention to the quote sandwich. This is going to come in handy as you work on that rhetorical analysis. So if you think that the writer is using ethos, you'll explain that the writer is using ethos. You'll find a quote that supports that, and then you'll explain why the use of ethos is effective in the essay. And you'll move on through. So think of every body paragraph more or less as a quote sandwich. You want to think about how you see a particular rhetorical device being used in the piece in the Vanuatu plan, and a quote supports that observation. And then, like I said, why it's effective or important that Newkirk has used that strategy in the piece. There is up in your if we scroll all the way up to major assignments, when you look at the rhetorical analysis rough draft, you have a nice, depiction of how it should be set up. But I will say keep this summary very brief, just a very brief summarization of that article. You really want to spend the majority of the essay focused on that rhetorical analysis. All right, so going back to week 4, you'll have moved through your reading. This is what you're really focusing in on. This is the value of a peer review. For your discussion forum number 4, you're going to post your rough draft, and then that will be by Thursday, and then by Saturday you will locate 2 of your classmates who do not yet have a peer review from somebody, and you'll answer the questions. You'll write directly to that classmate, and you will move through, the introduction, the summary of the article. Do you have, separate paragraphs where you discuss ethos, pathos, and logos? So you'll, like I said, answer those 5 questions directly to your classmate. You'll do that twice for 2 different classmates. All right, and then in addition, you're going to, once you've received that peer review or more than one, you're going to go ahead and post that rough draft by Sunday. All right, so you'll want to wait until Sunday to post after you've read through your peer review comments. You have your writing journal this week, as always, and then I've included a mid-semester survey. This is optional, but I love to see where you are and just ascertain some ways that I can help you as we are hitting the midway point of the course. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.